So we had a CMP Games match today. Most people are shooting vintage military like a M1 Garand, 1903 or a 1907. Some guys are shooting two. We shot two matches each, and see some guys behind me getting ready now to shoot the vintage sniper match from 300. I want to cover real quick today the new to me expert grade M1 that I've got from CMP. I actually bought three of them. I got two in 30-06 and one in 308, and I haven't had a chance to zero any of them yet. I did get some good ammo made up, but cover real quick what the course happened for me today after I show you the rifle. So this is the CMP expert grade. It's been restocked by the CMP, and it's got a brand new Criterion barrel. The thing shot really good groups. I don't have a score for today because it took me a lot of shots to get on paper. Like I said, I have not shot this thing at all until I brought it out here today. And once I got on paper, I'll show you a video from down in the pits. You know, I put 4 shots right on the spotter, but I was at 15 MOA right on the rear sight. And we'll see if we can get a shot of that here. I've got the rear sight moved all the way over to the right. It will not move any further physically. I shot a few shots, Kentucky windage. It was hitting right at the 6 on the 6 ring, and I was holding it at about the 6 on the other side, and I was shooting some 9s and 10s there. But it's hard to shoot good scores with Kentucky windage. I'm going to take this to a good M1 gunsmith and have him rework the sights a little bit. And I really think this thing's going to be a shooter. The ammo I've got, loaded that up this week and just kind of went off some other people's recommendations of what they're shooting good. They were shooting 4895 powder. I'm shooting 4064, so I cross-referenced to kind of get the same velocity, which I haven't chronoed it yet, but the velocity should be running about 2650, 26 to 2650. So do a little bit more on that. I'm going to show you some stuff from the match today, and a lot of you guys have never been to a CMP Games match, and a whole lot of you guys and gals out there have never actually pulled targets, worked the pits. We're all spoiled with electronic targets, so it's a skill that every shooter really needs to know, because you're going to go to a range sometime that has where you got to work the pits. Not everybody has electronic, but it's a lot of fun. It's a good skill to know. here and see how that new rifle did. The sights are off. I'm 15 MOA right just to get onto the paper, but had 4 rounds that hit in the sighter. They're all right there in that spotter, and you can see that's a 3-inch spotter, so the ammo's grouping really well. Just going to have to get a little work done on the sights of that new rifle. And if you didn't know, this is a spotter. Sometimes they get shot, and then sometimes they get stuck on the bench like that. You sit down on them. That's not good either.
So black and white pasters are down here at center line. If you don't have any down on your target, come down here between 13 and 14. If your target looks good, which most of them are, it looks like they pasted them, go ahead and put them at.
It goes on, it dries quick, it's a real nice, crisp, flat black, and it
doesn't goop up or anything like that.
No.
What's the name of it?
It's not released yet. It's from Creedmoor. It's under trial right now. There's a bunch of us that are trialing it.
Okay.
I think they did just release it. I
Did
got
they
an
release
email
it?
about it like in the last few days.
Yeah, so we've been given a survey form to fill out, when we used it, how we used it, and then give that back to them, and they were gonna, like a normal trial.
The time begins when your target's prepared.
Okay. Let's see. Standby targets. Targets up. All right, Chuck. I think David gave you a briefing. You know what to do.
I'll work with them.
It ain't that hard. It's describing it is more complicated than it really is.
Down in the pit. Stick the 3-inch spotter there, right back out. There you go. And then put that in the 6. Thank you. Target 13 is way to the left. Target 12 and 13. So shooter on 13 is way to the left.
Stand by your targets. Targets up.
Leave them up.
And we have pair firing going on one of the targets, so we'll do this again.
I just let him shoot all 20. Oh, where's the shot?
stand by targets. Targets down.
Remain in position. Stand by for score.
They're not all in the black either. So you only counted 9 and you only see 9.
So I showed you guys some stuff from the pits today, what it's like to work the pits. It's a great skill to have, something every shooter ought to know, because you're going to go to a range sometimes where they don't have electronic targets. My range, we've been talking about it for a while, but actually I kind of like the, I don't really love pulling targets, but I love having targets pulled for me because it's really nice. You got that spotter. You put a spotter in the X or the 10, gives you a really nice place to aim. We covered working the pits, how to know when the guy or gal on your target has fired. It's real easy at our range because we got that berm behind, but you go somewhere like Perry, or there's another local range that we shoot at a lot that at the other local range, it's just woods. There is no berm. So, and a range I shoot at down in Georgia a lot is like that. So you really have to get that tuned ear to know when that bullet's coming on your target and look at the paper. Here, really easy to see it in the berm. You saw that in the video. So hope you guys enjoyed the video today. CMP Games matches are a lot of fun. If you ever have a chance to shoot some of these vintage rifles, it's cool. Iron sights, still a good skill to have. I know we all like our optics, but you can shoot iron sights. It's a good skill. So appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, X's win matches. Keep the greasy side down. Y'all have a good one.